This is going to be a dark video, probably unwatchable, doesn't matter. I was wanting to do a series of videos about families taking care of their loved ones and not putting them in nursing homes. And I intend to do that. But paradoxically, this first video kind of points out some of the downsides of that. I went to the doctor. He told me I was having a nervous breakdown. I'm not. I told him I'm under a lot of stress. But I handle stress well. He said, that's what you think. Okay. Just everything's caving in on me right now. My wife, back in 2010, had 5 strokes. So I'm taking care of her. It's very difficult. It's been going on since 2010, and it's been rough. There were 4 years in there where she didn't let me sleep at all. And I know you think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. It was no sleep for 4 years. And I got so bad that even when she would go to sleep, I couldn't sleep because I was used to her waking me up constantly. I was having hallucinations. I was walking in my sleep. I was a wreck. If I'd go somewhere in a car, I felt like I'd never get there. I felt like I was driving drunk. It was really bad. I just knew something bad was going to happen to me during that time, but the Lord saved me, and Ruth started sleeping more after that. And so I was able to recover. It took me years to recover from it. It's been about over 3 years now. I think I'm finally pretty much over it, but it was really something. And I shouldn't have done it like that, but I don't know what else I could have done. Yes, my dog got sick. The dog I really loved. And she died. Everything's just closing in on me. The problem I got now is my wife is not, she quit eating food. She won't eat food. She would only drink Ensure, but now she won't drink the Ensure all the time. So that's a big problem, because if she stops drinking Ensure, you know what that means. So I'm going to try to do everything I can to get her to drink her Ensure. And try to keep her as healthy as I can. She wants to live. She's not one of these people that wants to die. So I'm doing everything I can. Some years back, my rabbit dog died. I was looking for a new one. And I heard about this dog out, a litter of puppies out of some famous Tennessee rabbit dog beagle. So I went over to look at the dogs, and all the little dogs were running around playing. One of them came right by me. She stayed by me the whole time. The other ones were just playing, and so naturally I picked her. That was Mickey. She was about the best rabbit dog I ever had. I used to go on hunt trips with her. It'd be just me and her. We get a motel and hunt the weekend, hunt 2 days. She was a great dog, really, really good. One time I took her out and I killed a limit of rabbits, just me and her. And it's pretty much unheard of. You got to have several people to hunt rabbits with dogs. But I mean, she was just so phenomenal. Just so phenomenal. And she got sick. She hunted with me for 14 years. She was a great dog. The last 3 years of my life, she couldn't hunt anymore because she was too old. But I would take her anyway. And she would walk with me. And she'd scare all the rabbits away so I couldn't get a shot, but I didn't care. She's gone. My other dog Tootsie, she's gotten older. She's got a tumor inside her. And she's having a lot of problems too, you know. I got my third dog. He's still in good health at this point. Of course, you might say I shouldn't be that upset about my dogs, you know, because of my wife. And yes, it is a big problem. I want to do everything I can to keep her drinking enough insurance to keep her alive. You know, she wants to live. And I want her to live. I give her vitamin D. A lot of people don't know this, but it's easier to die if you're low on vitamin D. Just the mechanism of dying somehow happens easier if you're low on vitamin D. I do everything I can to help her. So I give her vitamin D. I give her everything I can. I give her half of the medicine she takes is stuff I came up with, not the doctor, because I did scientific work all my life, and I try to research everything, and you know, I've come up with a few things that have helped her. Her speech was kind of, you couldn't really understand her for a long time, and I found a drug called Primidone. And as soon as she started taking it, that was the end of that. She could talk again, you know. I was taking her to a daycare place at the time, and the lady there wrote everything down. She was amazed, you know, because she's seen other people that couldn't talk, of course, you know, working in a place like that. I'm not the kind of person to go to a psychiatrist, but I know when you go to a psychiatrist, you talk about your problems, and just by the talking about it, you can resolve a lot of things. So I'm not going to a psychiatrist. I'm going to talk to you. I know, you know, somebody will watch it. I know it's hard to watch. But I've got to, you know, I always feel sorry for myself. And I think about what my wife's going through. What am I upset about? You know? Look at her point of view. Everything's coming up roses for me. I'm a fucking idiot crying for nothing because I don't have any problems. Ruth has problems. I love her so much. She's so cute. She's so cute. Once in a while I get her to smile. She doesn't smile very often. I'm so happy when she smiles. Oh my God. I feel ashamed making this video like this, but I don't know what else to do. I have to talk about this. It's just overwhelming me.